I mean, what do we do after that? We literally punched him into a rock.
Yeah, but it's still all cloudy and kind of fuzzy.
It's still all cloudy and kind of fuzzy.
Sure. What's that?
Are they in the gummy ship?
No.
They're at Disney Castle.
Oh.
They're in the control room.
They're at Central Command.
Why is there giant fucking gear in the background? What is
Why?
that used for?
Why not?
You fellas just keep on.
This is a
That's the gear
this is
from
an
the...
important gummy manufacturing control tower.
But you can't.
Carson, you can't just have small gears everywhere.
You also can't just make gummy blocks.
Yes, you can.
No. No, you can't because of what gummy blocks are made of.
Let me
Bullshit.
in. Let me.
May I remind you that we also had Mickey Mouse, you know, like him just waiting for a world to die so he could dive into the portal.
Why was he down there in the first place?
You know, I understand why.
It's Gilbert Godfrey. And it actually is, because apparently he's really affordable.
I understand this is just a result of, like, the way, you know, the game format is, basically, unless stated otherwise, but the kind of keeping the rigid structure, for the most part, to the Disney movie plot results in a few problems of a bunch of these characters really come off as dumbasses because essentially 5 minutes after solving the problem, they basically make it again.
Your
Well,
point?
hey, Carson, don't worry, because Kingdom Hearts 3 doesn't worry as much about following the plot. Some of the worlds take place after or between movies.
Good.
Like Toy Story takes place apparently between Toy Story like 1 and 2.
That actually could create some problems.
Big Hero 6 takes place after the movie.
Yes.
But Frozen and Tangled will take place during the movie.
Sora, don't let him get away.
But the
Gone.
and now like but the one that was that movie thing that is probably the worst about it is like Ariel and the Little Mermaid, because that basically she falls for the same fucking thing. It's 3 times in a row.
Basically.
Yeah.
Why do we have to have flashbacks of Jafar laughing?
Because it's Jafar laughing.
Man, he was so evil.
What?
Sora, do you not remember him doing anything other than laughing?
Uh,
I remember him calling you a street rat.
let's be
He
honest.
did that a few times.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
The villains are the best part of Disney movies. So the more we have,
That
of
sounds about right.
the
That's what
better.
get him.
Well, let's be honest. You know, villains are the best part of most Disney movies. So.
On a completely unrelated...
When the game comes out, when Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out a week later, and Nomura makes an announcement saying, "Oh, by the way, guys, I lied. We got a world for every world that's ever been in Kingdom Hearts."
Oh,
Everybody's like, "What?"
oh god, that game would never be finished at that rate.
Oh, I forgot that's how they did this.
Wait, is that who I think it is?
Slightly more important, but still less important than others.
Did they put?
At this point, there's only 3 important organizations. There are 4 important organization members:
They put him. In
Zigbar, Axel, Syax, Zexion.
They put him in the fucking desert.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be funny.
Well, you know what's interesting? Well, I don't know if you noticed, but so he wasn't even here the first time.
Yeah.
He's only here when the room is gold.
Mm-hmm.
Mm. 20.
We don't consider Kingdom Hearts an RPG because it's hack and slash.
It goes from 20% to 36. Why such an odd number? So are you actually going to attempt to fight that or not? Because that's like the organization battle that can easily, possibly be broken the easiest.
Oh shit, son.
I
Oh,
don't know how much damage he's gonna do. We're gonna try it.
oh shit, boys.
I'm smart. I have a shield.
But he doesn't have the anime trouble pushing his glasses off. Because he's not wearing glasses.
Of course.
Wow. I really sat there and I was like, I mean, yeah, this fight would be incredibly easy as long as Sean doesn't get something dumb like a hit point.
But they gotta punish you, Brian.
Also, he'll summon his own anti-form. And to explain how this boss actually works, basically, as you can see, there's that data meter in the top corner right there. That data meter, as it fills, basically a Sora clone will essentially be summoned and, well, go do that. And as you can see, the Sora clone is anti-form, which I find really fucking fascinating.
Mm-hmm. We've all simultaneously agreed that anti-form shouldn't have been in this game. But apparently the designers, when testing, thought the game was...
They have literally said anti-form was in the game to prevent people from form spamming. Also, the other gimmick of this boss is, as you can see, you have to destroy his shield's out. Why is that attack healing you? Oh.
Remember, we went over this. It just arbitrarily heals you.
But anyway, outside of that data thing in this fight, his other gimmick is you have to break his shield before getting through his health. And his shield has its own health bar.
And that just arbitrarily heals you for some... I see why people said limit form's kinda broke.
I mean, again, form spam.
Oh, yeah.
You mean using the mechanic in the game that they've then decided...
Oh!
I don't...
Hey, you wanna know what to fix form spamming? Picking a class.
I don't want to give anti-form the time of day, but due to the, like, abilities and stuff you have, if you notice, this fight does such an obnoxious amount of damage that, like, when you got hit by that giant ice pillar attack, it almost filled the entire drive meter. So, if you do stack, like, a drive converter and a few...
And this is his weakness!
Yeah, this is how you wreck
Yeah,
it.
as far as I'm concerned, this is every boss's weakness.
No, but he is actually...
Because he's ice element, he is actually weak to fire.
Cool. But as far as I'm concerned, that's every boss's weakness.
You're not wrong, but I actually mean...
Yeah. This one is programmed to break that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, yeah.
Like, there's actual programming here. It's not just the fact that fire is
Not
broken.
just bad game design.
Oh, yeah, man. It's not bad. It's just, you know.
Of course.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, you must have a lot of anti-points.
No. The organization...
Oh, yeah.
These
Well,
battles...
like I said, these battles...
The absent silhouettes boost the anti-form chances astronomically.
Oh, the organization...
You know how much absolute stupidity this entire thing is?
As do the data fights.
No,
thing is
the data...
This thing, like,
The data
no matter
fights
what
are on
you
your
say
own.
to defend this, but in reality, nobody can defend this. Because it's literally here
Oh wait, yeah.
to do something that has no purpose. Because, again, Sean still has to build up his drive game. And whoever is, like, basically having whatever item it is that restores drive, which I don't even think you can buy it.
Yeah.
You can buy it?
No?
You can't buy it, you have to synthesize it, and you can't use it in battle.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Yeah, we
Well-
made anti-form to stop drive spamming.
But again,
Sounds like a good plan.
but look at how fast the drive meter is refilling.
Okay.
But does it really?
I didn't
But guess
say-
what?
Like I said, I'm not
Look,
saying
Carson.
that I agree.
Right. I understand I understand. But literally, the problem could have been fixed by just making drive restore slower.
Very true.
Like, it doesn't even make sense that anti-form is a thing. If we were literally like,
That
Hey.
was about to get into what I was about to say, which was the game doesn't even say it's a thing.
And that's the biggest problem with anti-form. How
Like,
many times?
not only does it not say it's a thing, the game doesn't, even if it doesn't say it's a thing, it doesn't even act like it's a thing.
How many times have we bitched about anti-form now?
Most recordings?
So there's some people, maybe, just maybe, there's some people that somehow managed to go through this entire game without seeing that form.
That's impossible.
I don't know. As like I said, maybe. They must not be using drive.
Uh,
They must not at all.
I can,
And they run into that fight, and they see this Shadow Sara, and they're probably like, what the fuck is that?
I could see someone going
oh man,
through.
I even lost the Blizzica armlet that entire fight.
I could see someone going through the base, like, original Kingdom Hearts 2 without was rarely ever seeing anti-form, but if they were gonna get everything in Final Mix, so that fucker's gonna show up a few times, especially...
So, my thing about it...
Especially because of the astronomically boosted, again, organization rate.
You're finding
Well,
your...
My thing about it is just literally the fact of the matter that it's a thing in the game that the game doesn't even mention, and that even if it did mention it, there is no explanation for why it's a thing.
What organization member boosts the chance of anti-form to over 200%?
That's the final boss.
That was it. Thank you.
He's back.
They only ever got it in the final boss.
Well, that's bullshit, apparently, because... Oh, no, wait. It's...
Well, and
we can
and
talk
unless you
about-
only have one party member in the final boss.
See, we can talk about Brian's visibility frames on that movie.
Limit breaks all have visibility frames.
The fun... Not the
So
final...
why don't situation command?
I just remember...
Shut it.
what-
No,
what it
it's
was
him
for-
on the chair, not the
Yeah,
final boss.
I just remember what it was for the final boss. It is the first phase.
I still have never gotten it.
It's the armor. Oh, well, you're doing something wrong, apparently. Because
Or something incredibly right.
Because it's apparently a, like, 250% chance.
I love how you got that finisher even though he turned around and faced you.
Turn around. Every now and then. I don't know the rest of that song.
I think it should speak for the fact that we bitch about anti-form more or less every recording that it's a stupid, stupid thing.
Stupid.
Especially Brian over here.
Well, if it was like mechanical and like did stuff,
I
it'd be
mean,
fine.
even at this point, like, you know, I'll even give it some slack if it was just stupidly bad. But I can't even give it slack for being stupidly bad because in reality, we have no explanation. Like if some character sat there and say, "Sorry, sometimes when you use drive forms, this might happen. It's because of this and that and blah blah blah." Then maybe I would be okay with anti-form. But no character even does that. So it's literally just like Sean said. It's just bad RNG that you don't even know is in the game until it happens.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So anyway, this kind of question came up a lot, but I think this is a very good topic. How do you feel about anti-form as a whole? Do you think it is a necessary balancing act, or do you agree with all of us that anti-form is incredibly, incredibly stupid and pointless? This is one of the few things me, Carson, Sean, and Brian all agree on that anti-form more or less should have never existed as a punishment because the game is balanced well enough because you cannot refill drive gauge with the items that refill drive gauge in the middle of a fight, and that leaves you to refill the drive gauge naturally over time, or if you have a drive converter ability, but in my opinion, drive converter is balanced out because you have to take a lot of damage, and I feel like if you take a ton of damage, survive at 1 hit point, and get a maximum drive gauge because you survived a ridiculously overpowered combo, you kind of deserve the ability to immediately transform into a drive form. We've had similar discussions about this, but I really do think that anti-form is bad. And like Brian said, they don't even bring up anti-form. If they had warned you, it would have at least been a thing about, oh, if you overuse drive forms, you might become a form that you'll regret having, and the game would at least be better off about warning you. But anyway, I'm rambling at this point. You can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All my social media links, as well as my Discord link, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video. I will see you all next time, so good night, everybody.